Hey, this is Ricardo again. This is like my fourth time posting or the fifth time posting. I can't really remember. But anyways, the thing I want to talk about is like even if following your heart, you can follow your heart, but that doesn't mean it's gonna work out. Like for example, I was on the bus stop and there was this chick. I sat in the back row because there was an open seat, and I sat there and I just felt kind of weird, a little bit weird. I was standing in the front just standing, and then I was like saw a seat in the back seat, so I went to sit there. It felt a little weird, so I moved up to the front again. So you do realize that you have an option, like you don't have to be forced. Like before, if I sat in a back seat and I felt uncomfortable, I felt that I couldn't move. I was like, oh shit, what would people think if I move? What would I felt like kind of like forced. I had to be there because um, I made that decision. I couldn't make another one. But you're not forced. You can make another decision. And even though if I moved to the front seat, still had thoughts of what people would think about me. But that kind of just faded away. But anyways, so a chick sat next to the front left of me, and so I was thinking of talking to her. But then I felt like people were like watching me, or like I felt that everyone was like looking, or like if I would have talked to her, then a lot of people would pass judgments because the field or the way that it went, that's how it went. It was like talking to her would just lead to people just thinking and talking about me. Another girl sat and I felt a little bit more not comfortable. Like I felt comfortable with both situations, but I felt like a little bit like an urge to like talk to her. So I went and talked to her. She had some Chinese scribbles on her phone or something. I asked her, what kind of language is that? And she's like, she doesn't speak English. So I was like, cool. And then people moved and I sat behind her, and I felt again to like talk to her. But that didn't make sense because I already talked to her in the first place. She said she couldn't speak English. So if I tried to talk to her more, I wouldn't get nothing out of it. So just because your heart says for you to do something doesn't mean that actually it will work out or it will pen a result. So that's something to keep in mind. So yeah, and definitely understanding your energies takes time. People think that they want the quick fix and things, and yeah, that's true. Why not get the quick fix, or something? But it takes time to understand your energy and to understand other people's energy. If you really are struggling with that, like just like struggling with taking in people's energies, and if you don't know that, just do a test. Go into a test, sit by a person where you feel kind of like weird against or negative people, and sit by people by positive people and see the difference. How does that make you feel? And if you don't know which one is positive or negative energy, just sit by one person, and if you and see how you feel, and compare to sit to a different person, see how you feel. The feeling is going to change, or whatever the feeling is, the most safest option, that's the one that you choose. So you always got to put safety first, and I definitely didn't have that regard. But safety is number one priority, and that should be your guideline, your baseline. So if something feels like it's uncertain and that you don't know what the outcome's going to be, don't do it at all. If it's something that is just like up in the air, and it's like you have a lot more signs, and you feel like a little bit better about it, and it doesn't feel that you have to like defend yourself or anything, or it doesn't feel like a lot of people are watching you. Like if the safest option, go with that one. Just go with that. So that's basically all I have for you today. I'm gonna go back to work, but it's been a pretty good day. I learned quite a bit, so hopefully I can continue that. Yeah. Bye.